Title: Canada and U.S. Energy Interdependence, Sovereignty and Strategic Balance. Friends, for over 150 years, Canada and the United States have shared a unique bond, economic, cultural, and strategic. Energy has always been at the core of this partnership. For decades, Canada exported massive amounts of uranium, hydroelectric power, crude oil, and natural gas to U.S. markets while relying on U.S. technology, refined products, and pipelines for certain needs. Today, that balance is shifting. Trade disputes, tariff threats, and political unpredictability have prompted Canada to rethink its strategy, diversify its markets, and secure energy sovereignty while still recognizing the mutual benefits of partnership. In this video, we explore exactly who produces what, who needs how much, and how both nations benefit from this interdependence while highlighting the strategic lessons for leaders in Ottawa and Washington. 1. Uranium powering homes and reactors. Canada's production approximately 20 million pounds per year, approximately 9,000 metric tons. Domestic use approximately 2,500 3,000 tons for approximately 25 nuclear reactors, mostly Ontario, Quebec, and New Brunswick. By exports, approximately 6,000 7,000 tons annually to the US, historically at $12.15 below global market prices. Other exports, Europe, Japan, and now India. Agreements like Saskatchewan's 10-year $3 billion uranium deal, US perspective. U.S. nuclear demand 99 GWE from 93 reactors in 28 states. Annual uranium requirement 17,000 18,000 tons. Imports from Canada approximately 6,000 7,000 tons till the 40% of U.S. nuclear uranium needs. Imports from other countries Kazakhstan, Russia, Australia, etc. Impact: why 25 million U.S. households receive electricity powered by Canadian uranium. If Canada diverts supply to India or other markets, US utilities face potential shortages or higher cost. Canada's leverage lies in both quantity and pricing, while maintaining domestic nuclear security too. Hydroelectric power. Canada's hydro production approximately 400 TWh year. Exports to US approximately 40-50 TWh year, serving approximately 25 million households, mostly Northeast and Midwest states. Domestic use approximately 350-360 TWh year. US perspective. Total hydroelectric production approximately 180 TWh year. US electricity demand approximately 4,200 TWh year. Approximately 40-50% from coal, natural gas, nuclear, hydro combined. U.S. reliance on Canadian hydro, approximately 10-12% of total hydro, crucial for regional balancing, grid stability, and industrial use. Impact: Canadian hydro reduces U.S. electricity costs, improves grid reliability, and ensures sustainable energy supply in key states. Any pricing or export changes could have regional inflationary effects. 3. LNG, natural gas. Canada's LNG exports to US approximately 200 BCM year, billion cubic meters. Electricity potential approximately 1,100 TWS year if fully converted. Households served approximately 50-55 million homes in US. Domestic Canadian use approximately 150 BCM year for power, heating, and industrial use. Impact: U.S. industrial regions like the Midwest and Northeast rely on Canadian natural gas for electricity, heating, and manufacturing. Canada's pipelines and export terminals create both economic benefits and strategic leverage for crude oil, petroleum. Canada's total production approximately 5 million ppd. Domestic consumption approximately 2.2 million ppd. Exports to US approximately 384 million ppd. Sold at $12.15 below global market rates. US perspective. Crude imports from Canada approximately 20-25% of total US oil imports. Regional dependency: Midwest and East Coast refineries rely on Canadian heavy crude. Strategic leverage: Pricing and volume control give Canada influence over regional fuel costs. 5. Rare earth minerals and potash. Canada's production, rare earths 17,000 tons a year. Potash for agriculture, approximately 14 million tons a year. Domestic use, tilde 50%. Industrial, fertilizer, tech sectors, exports to US, remaining tilde 50%. Impact, rare earths are critical for electronics, defense and renewable energy tech. Potash ensures agricultural stability in US and global markets. Canada's production gives it leverage in both food and tech supply chains. Strategic analysis, who benefits? Canada maintains energy sovereignty while generating billions in export revenue. Diversifying markets reduces dependency on US political whims, enhances bargaining position in trade negotiations. United States gains reliable, cost-effective energy supply, ensures stability for grid industry and household. Benefits from Canadian nuclear, hydro, LNG, crude and minerals at lower cost than global rates. Warning, tariffs or coercive actions risk disrupting energy flow and economic stability. Canada's diversification strategy is a rational response, not hostility. Closing, call to action. Canada and the United States are not enemies, they are partners. But history shows that overdependence creates vulnerability. Carney's approach is a mathematical, fact-driven recalibration, ensuring Canada's sovereignty while keeping the door open for mutually beneficial cooperation. The message for US leadership is simple. Coercion may backfire, cooperation strengthens both nations. Canada's resources, infrastructure, and strategic planning ensure it can stand independently while remaining a trusted partner.